On May 31st, 2020, I had a crash on my mountain bike in a remote part of Oregon with some friends, and I don't really remember much of anything. I remember the trail 15 feet before I crashed. I was told that I had a seizure. I was unconscious for about 10 minutes, and then I was pretty unresponsive for the next 45 minutes. When I came to, all my friends were standing over top of me, and I had no idea what had happened. They told me that a life flight was on the way and that an ambulance couldn't reach our location. So I got flown to the hospital. It was about a 20-minute helicopter ride. They did a bunch of scans. I spent the night, and it turns out they found a spot on my brain. When I went in for the follow-up MRI in January of 2021, we saw that the spot had grown and was made clear that this spot was a tumor, which I had kind of been denying the whole time. I was supposed to have the surgery. I was supposed to spend a week in Phoenix, and then I was supposed to go home and start my recovery with just a few weeks of weakness throughout my body. That is not how it ended up taking place. I had the surgery, I came out of surgery, and I was completely paralyzed on the left side of my body. Couldn't move anything from the neck down, no fingers, not my arm, not my leg, not my back. I couldn't roll over in bed, I couldn't sit up, I couldn't walk. Couldn't do any of that, so I spent 3.5 weeks in inpatient rehab down in Phoenix, where I had to learn all the fundamentals of life. I had to learn how to sit up, how to stand, how to walk, how to take myself to the bathroom. Like when I was in the hospital, I couldn't move anything. One day I could wiggle my pinky, and then my dad always makes fun of me because I complained. I was like, I can't move my hand. And he was always pointing out, but you can move your pinky, and you couldn't do that yesterday. But I was so focused on like what I couldn't do, and like the next day I'd be able to move my hand, and then I was like, oh, I can't move my wrist. So it's never fast enough.
Okay, push. Come on, push. Yeah.
I left the hospital in Phoenix after about a month of being down there. I went home to Colorado and spent another month with my parents, as someone still needed to take care of me pretty much. Wasn't allowed to be on my own, wasn't allowed to start driving immediately after leaving Phoenix. So I was in Colorado for another month, and then I came back to Oregon and was walking, not super well, still like limping, but I didn't need a cane anymore. I did my first mountain bike ride, well, not mountain bike ride. I did my first bike ride on my mountain bike on a gravel road about 2 months after my surgery. Yeah, this past summer in 2022, I did a bike pack trip with a few people from Durango to Moab, which was about 200 miles over 7 days on mountain bikes. And I really loved that experience, and I could feel myself getting stronger and like breaking barriers in my recovery during that trip. And that was a very eye-opening experience for me, that when the Westfjords Way challenge opened up, it's kind of taking it to that next level and pushing myself.